And welcome back to Central Valley Talk COVID edition. We're looking for people doing cool stuff in the community. I'm going to take this off because my guests and I are about 6 or 8 feet apart for safety purpose. I can see myself spitting while I talk. That's why we separate, and that's why we wear masks, because Mike Briggs spits when he talks. That's why. Anyway, our guest, Lynn Owen, is from the community here, kind of the Tower area.
Yes.
And you've been active in a lot of things over the years. And
yeah.
now you have this Ask Fresno going on the Twitter and everything. What's going on with that?
I just have a lot of questions that I think other people would like to have the answers to as well.
Yeah, a lot of people have questions, but you're asking them.
Yeah, I'm not getting a lot of response, though, so maybe this will help.
Sometimes it's good to put it out there, by the way. What's your Twitter? Ask Fresno?
Ask Fresno.
I'm not sure how Twitter works, but at Ask Fresno?
You can just type in Ask Fresno, and there's a little American flag there.
And also we want to talk about filming also before we let you off the air here. But Ask Fresno, can anybody go to that Twitter and ask questions,
Yes.
or are you asking?
Well, I'm asking questions, but yeah, I would love to have some input from the community on what they would like to know.
And is there a general theme?
I try to keep it light. It's a serious subject of politics, religion. It's tough to talk about. So
Yeah. How about our city? What's going on? We got a new mayor coming in.
Yeah, we got a new mayor coming in.
Yeah.
That was a little shocking to me because I thought that primaries were to narrow down the Republican and Democratic candidates, but we only seem to run one at a time. So,
well, we don't have a party primary for mayor, and a lot of people ran for mayor.
Right, but only one Republican and one Democrat.
Yeah, but we don't have a Republican primary and Democrat primary in the local elections. And now
I don't understand why, because that seems like it should.
We never have in the history of Fresno.
Wow.
And now, interesting, statewide, we don't have Republican primary and Democrat primary. It's the top two vote getters. So.
Right, and I think that America needs more of a choice than that.
Yeah, and interesting, in the mayor's race, you'd think there'd be a runoff, but one guy won over 50% of the vote.
Right.
We had no choice after that.
Right, and I don't think a lot of people understand that.
Right.
A lot of the voters don't understand
They're
that.
probably expecting to go in November and have a runoff.
Exactly,
or
or at least have another shot at it.
Yeah, I don't remember who won second in that race.
I'm not sure. I voted for Wildstar.
Wildstar?
yeah.
Wildstar comes on this show, and he's a pretty cool guy. He has a lot of really good ideas.
He is.
Yeah, we enjoy the heck out of him. So.
He's got a couple of good videos on one where he's on the bus and some woman's attacking him, and then another one where he's out in front of a Walmart, I think, in the free speech zone.
Free speech zone. Okay, good. Yeah, we have him on our shows, and he's a pretty bright guy, and if he could get into a little mainstream, he could get elected to office. So
yeah,
I think Fresno's ready for something different.
I think so too.
Yeah. So let's talk about this videoing. I don't think the cops used to get away with everything. Now everything's videoed.
Right, but when you watch these videos, a lot of officers are acting like it doesn't matter, like they can do or say anything, even with the cameras rolling.
Well, it paid off in that George, what was his name, George Floyd.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Because it got filmed. If somebody didn't film that, probably nothing ever would happen. So.
But I'm talking about the day-to-day. Right. The day-to-day violations, because the cops have so much discretion, and when there's no accountability, when no one is filming them, or they know that the body cam is not going to amount to anything.
Right. What do you think about sometimes? Oh, I didn't have my body cam on.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
That's They shouldn't have control of those. Those should go straight to a third-party source, so they can't.
On and off, and
exactly.
On my lunch break, I'll turn it off, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And nowadays, well, for example, my doorbell, it's just always recording every time somebody comes up to my door, and I probably have an off switch, but for me, it's safety. Nothing has ever happened, or I've never lost a package or anything, but I sure feel better when it's there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But you kind of were talking earlier about maybe people having a duty to get their camera out.
Yeah, yes, because especially here in Fresno, they don't have really any, like a mystery shopper that a store will send in.
Yeah, I know.
They don't have anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's up to us. It's up to us to film other you see someone stopped, especially if they're by themselves,
Yep.
to just film it for their safety.
Yeah. Yeah, and you just, I mean, it could be for the safety of the police officer, too. You know?
Yeah, exactly,
For the safety
exactly,
of all of us. You know,
exactly.
just get it on the tape, flip out your phone, hit record. It's free to do it. It doesn't
Right,
cost you anything
right,
to record.
right.
And so everybody should be doing it all the time. I love people having dash cams and stuff like that.
I
so.
absolutely have that now. I have the dash cam.
Oh, you have the dash cam, nice.
Yeah, I got a dash cam. I've got for both vehicles. I bought a GoPro. I've got the phone, and I've even got a couple little spy cams.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, when I've seen something happen, and it's happening fast, I get so nervous I can't always get that
Right.
video on. So I need to
Right.
practice it when I'm not nervous. Or there's
That's
no
why
emergency.
the dash cams are really
Yeah.
good. And they also have some apps that you just push one button, and it starts
It
recording.
starts going, yeah, that's nice.
And then
Because I got to open my camera, switch from photo
Yeah.
to video.
right, no, this is one of them. I think it's called California Justice. And I actually kind of butt dialed it the other
Yeah.
day, and a call went out to my attorney
Nice.
and to 2 family members.
Wow.
So,
Well, I have to go to my favorite lunch place, Livingstone's, which is closed right now. But the only way to get there from here is to go through one of like 3 different alleys.
right,
And so sometimes it's a little treacherous. I feel a little threatened sometimes. So I try to get my video open. I don't know what I'm
Right.
going to do. They could see who killed me or something on the way over. I've never really had any problem. I don't know why I'm worried about it. So,
well, it's better safe than sorry, right?
all right. Well, listen, we're about out of time. But what else you want our viewers to know?
The defunding the police, I don't agree that we should defund the police. I do agree that we need to look at their budgets. There's not just the city funds they're getting. They also get a certain dollar amount from different types of tickets.
Oh, I see.
They also earn money from renting out.
They rent those cops out. Yeah.
Yes, they do. And so I think we need to
And they're
look
in
at
the full uniform, the full city
Ex-
car, and everything.
Exactly. So they get funds from other sources, and I don't think the mayor-elect was very upfront with that the other day.
Well, I also don't particularly agree with the defunding the police, but maybe we have all these homeless people around here. Maybe it's not a police officer that needs to respond, but maybe somebody who could solve the problem. A lot of problems we have that maybe we don't need the guy with the guns and badge
Right,
and stuff coming up and doing
They
that.
have
so.
citizen volunteers that come out. All I've seen them do mostly is wait for the tow trucks. Whereas I think that would be there are situations where they
Right.
can go take a simple report or.
Yeah. And like I say, although I'd like to see the homeless people move along, especially when they're on my front lawn, I don't think we need the police and the gun and stuff like that.
No.
But we need to
No.
somebody who go out who could work through some problems and help them find a solution. Where a police
Exactly.
officer has 10 minutes to make something happen.
Exactly.
So, Lynn Owens, why don't you come back regularly? We're going to
that's
call
okay.
you Lindy Owens, actually. Ask Fresno. Go check out that Twitter. Very interesting. See the questions she's asking. And you guys could ask questions, too. That would be all right.
Right. I'm trying to get our council people to be more open as well. Some
And
of the
asking
stuff.
questions should be the things we do. It doesn't
That's
mean you're
it.
against the police or against the city.
And our council people are actually chief information officers. That is actually their official title.
Okay, so they ought to be giving us
Giving us-
information or
exactly.
being able to ask them for information and stuff like that. Just like police budgets, where does the money come from? Where does it go? That should all be transparent. So.
Exactly.
But we need people like Lindy Owens out there being activists for all of us.
questions.
Ask questions, encourage us to use our cameras and things like that. Will you come back?
Absolutely.
We'll give Lindy her own show here. That'd be fun.
Hey, that'd be great.
We will be back with more Central Valley Talk right after this.